Pete Doherty confessed he really didn't like the way Kate Moss repeatedly demanded fizzy drinks from her assistants whenever she woke up. The recovered rocker gave Louis Theroux a guided tour of his home as his latest installment of his interviews, and it didn't take long for the subject of his ex to come up. Former Libertines star Pete discussed his relationships and hookups that made headlines back in the day, from Kate to Big Brother star Nikki Graham and even his good friend Amy Winehouse. The former supermodel stole focus, and he even admitted he still owns one of her personalized designer suitcase some 16 years after their split. Louis went to his quaint residence in the small town of Doherty in rural France for his new BBC series Tonight, and viewers got to hear what he really didn't like about his former flame. Pete met Kate at her 31st birthday party in 2005 and they planned to marry in the summer of 2007, but the couple called it off months before. Pete famously drew a picture of them using his own blood, which sold for £5,000 in 2020. Their breakup was an acrimonious one, with Pete branding Kate a nasty old rag and accusing his ex of burning his beloved teddy panty, claims she has never responded to. He had another pop at her tonight, he revealing he still owns one of Kate's personalized suitcases by British luxury brand Asbury. The brown leather case featured the words, "Kate Moss, do not touch," and there was also an old photo of him posing alongside a collage of Kate at the National Portrait Gallery. "It's an old suitcase that had loads of stuff in it. I hadn't opened it for ages and bang. When I opened it, do not touch. You're starting to make me look like I've got this locker full of Kate Moss memories or something," he joked to Louis. "That's complete chance." He went on to reveal has recently seen Kate in an advert and it reminded him of their time together. The star went on, "I saw her in a Coca-Cola ad the other day. That's what she'd say in the morning," to her assistant, "and then I learnt Donald Trump does the same thing and it put me off a bit." Louis then asked, "What, drinking Coke?" Pete told him, "Well, ordering it from her assistant all the time." The Can't Stand Me Now hitmaker opens up about his colorful past and how it's had a detrimental effect on his health. In the documentary, Pete and Louis are filmed having a discussion when the musician proceeds to cough, clutch his chest and groan in pain. After worry and questions from Louis, Pete explains, "You are looking at a very sick man. I've battered it, haven't I? I've effing caned it. The heroin and the crack. I surrendered to that, and then it was cocaine and the smoking and the alcohol, and now it's cheese and the saucisson, and the sugar in the tea." Pete continues, "It's all gotta go. They told me a little while ago if you don't change your diet then you're gonna have diabetes and cholesterol problems. Death's lurking, you know what I mean? That's why I carry that stick." The star seems doubtful that he will live to see his baby girl grow up and start a family of her own, and tells Louis that he would love to hear her say her first words. He also reveals he currently takes blockers that would prevent heroin from taking effect, and still get tingles thinking about taking drugs, but is able to talk about it rather than running off and scoring. The singer has been mostly clean since late 2019, and credits musician Frederick Lowe for lifting him out of the darkness that may have otherwise consumed him again. Pete covered one of his songs, called Inutile or Dusage, which means useless and all used up, in early 2020 and really resonated with it. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.